what is happening in the current regime, that whenever Rigathi Gachagua is holding an event, he must be attacked by goons. Why is it that it is Rigathi Gachagua, not Kalonzo, not Eugene, not any other person? Why is it that whenever he has an event of any kind, maybe even if it's in the church, goons are sent to him? Let me take you through what has been happening as far as the goons are concerned. The first event was in Limuru, where Rigathi Gachagua attended a funeral, and it was alleged that it was planned by the area MP that Rigathi Gachagua gets attacked. And indeed, the MP sat in a different tent from the VIP tent. And when people came, they were aiming the tent where Rigathi Gachagua and his friends were seated. Rigathi Gachagua was rescued narrowly from those goons, who had sharp objects, according to him, ready to hit him, probably even finish him. That was the first event. The second one, it was of course in Nyeri, where Mama Dorcas, the wife to Rigathi Gachagua, had a prayer event. It was said that Rigathi Gachagua was to be present, but he did not because of intelligence that people might come to attack him. So they thought this is a lady, their function can go on, let Pastor Dorcas do the work. None other than the former Mungiki leader, Maina Njenga, came with goons, disrupted the event, and took over the event actually. Mama Dorcas was forced to flee that place. Actually, she was rescued from the hands of those people who were there, the youths who were brought in by Maina Njenga. Now, then the other one, it was in Mwiki, where Rigathi Gachagua went for a function, a church function. While right in the church, the goons came ready to go and frisk him out of the church and actually beat him. Thanks to the security team of Rigathi Gachagua, which eventually was able to sustain the attacks from these goons, eventually flushed them out of that place. With the help of actually the church members. With the help of the church members. So what is happening that this kind of a stuff must happen in this current regime? When these goons are being taught that you are given money to go and attack a leader, what communication are we making to the youth of this country? What are you telling us about 2027? Where will these youth go when you don't give them the money? This kind of attack to Rigathi Gachagua is today on the DCP headquarters is going to form the basis of this analysis here today. But before I take you through, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment. Also, let me give you 2 seconds to subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Always follow up. My number is always here. You can contact me in any way or support the channel to the best level you can. Let me dive into the topic today. Now, today, Rigathi Gachagua organized a very peaceful event. Not a campaign, actually. Just a launch of his party. The party called DCP. After the launch, we got goons coming to the same event, throwing stones, injuring people, destroying some properties. Also, this time around, thanks to Rigathi Gachagua's team, which was able to flush these people out. Is it necessary that you goons must be used to disrupt this kind of functions? And then the cabinet secretary comes out and says that these people are supposed to be given money, so they clashed. For heaven's sake, these people are from outside. What were they doing outside if they were supposed to be given money within the building? That is a big joke. That is big joke. That's a big joke. There's no way goons can be sent to attack the former deputy president, who is harmless, doing his political work. Now, there's one thing that we have to agree here today. Riggy G has risen above so many politicians in the country. When we talk of Raila, Ruto, the next one is Riggy G. And why am I saying this? He has reached at a point where this gentleman, there's some things that cannot just be done carelessly to him. Carelessly. You cannot do some things. It's like you wake up in the morning, you go and arrest Raila Amolo Odinga. What's your plan? You go and arrest William Ruto, assuming he's in opposition. What is your plan? You go and arrest Kalonzo Musyoka. What are you intending to do for this country? So therefore, Riggy G is at a certain level. And that level is being gauged through these goons that are being sent to him. What do I mean by that? That takes me directly to the reasons as to why Riggy G was attacked today. Number one, this is a sign of bad things coming. And I want to tell Riggy G to be very careful on what is happening as we speak today. Why am I saying so? Signs of bad things in the sense that Riggy G, something can happen on him or to him, anything. And he should not actually know anything. This kind of skirmishes is where bad things are born. So the government is doing what you call testing waters to see whether Rigathi Gachagua is already at the level of Raila Amolo Odinga, William Ruto, Kalonzo Musyoka, and Matiang'i plus the rest. They're trying to see what is the reaction of the ground if something bad happens to Rigathi Gachagua. That's basically what is happening. There's nothing else. Nobody can lie to me here. Nothing. So they're trying to see if Rigathi Gachagua is touched. What will be the reaction of the people of Mount Kenya? What will be the reaction of the people of Kenya? What are some of these things that they are probably trying to gauge whether if they do to Rigathi Gachagua, people will react? Number one, it is arrest. Arresting Rigathi Gachagua is one of the plans to simply intimidate him, prevent him from growing, and probably even bringing cases that will prompt his arrest. Simply to manage him from doing the politics that he's doing right now. Because someone commented somewhere on my comment sections that there's nothing dangerous like a billionaire who is idle, who is jobless. So the government is basically trying to manage Rigathi Gachagua because they know this gentleman is dangerous when it comes to crafting a political plan, more especially in the mountain region. So William Ruto is doing his best to test waters and see whether arrests can work. But according to me, now Rigathi Gachagua is above that. He's above that. You can't just wake up and go and arrest Riggy G. He will be released and he will be a monster. He will become another politician that you've never seen before. That's number one. Then, the other thing that they are planning probably to do is the abduction. Abduction of Rigathi Gachagua will be a serious communication, not just to Kenya, but to the rest of the international community. People have been questioning about this abduction. Even when the Finland president came to Kenya, the abduction and illegal arrest was the conversation people were having. So therefore, as we speak today, the fact remains that they have to test waters and see whether if they abduct or arrest him, what will the people of the mountain do? Therefore, it's a clear communication to Rigathi Gachagua to be extra careful. Because these are methods that the government can use either to intimidate him or to finish him politically. I'm getting a case where there is a case coming up, so they are thinking of arresting him or maybe summoning to the DCI and such stuff. Or I'm thinking of a scenario where they just want to abduct him to make him disappear. I don't know what's your take, but in the comment section, let me see you guys what you think as far as this kind of goons are concerned. My name is Abel Mokwa. See you in the comment section. Please share with me.